Let's check this out. TikToker that ruined his life. Always fun to watch. I know it always gets a reaction out of me. So, okay, Spidey Raccoon, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a fun time, and I hope you stop by again soon. Have a good night. Alright, let's do this. And it would help if I unmuted the... Please do that.
This TikToker claims that he's ruined his life chasing TikTok fame and is now completely broke, and it's definitely quite the oddball story. So meet Beavis Brand, also known as Bivo.
Hang on. I'll move over here, just so I'm not blocking.
Bivo on the internet, and Bivo became famous from eating food in one bite, to the point where it was obvious he was barely avoiding choking.
Let's get right into that, look like bang.
Yes, this guy got famous for filming himself almost choke on food.
This guy's a simp? He's a simp on the whatever. That's who Atozy's talking about. Okay. Interesting.
Daily. That's the whole bit. That's it. So he went viral on TikTok for essentially being a bit of a circus show, and he really played into that, as his content is just so laughably stupid. It perfectly fits into the type of slop content that your friends send to each other in DMs to just give them a "what did I just watch" reaction.
Apparently I don't chew enough, but I don't need to chew. Watch. Chicken as well, yeah? Chicken. No chew needed. You don't need to chew your food.
Yes, disclaimer, you need to chew your food. As a father of a toddler, one of my most used words is chew, chew, chew. But Bivo moved around the UK scene essentially being the butt of the joke. And this was in the same sphere as the HS Tiki-Talkie guy who actually crashed his McLaren and fled the scene with his friend in the passenger seat, who ended up getting out of the passenger seat. And then you had that viral clip of him laying on the ground in pain. Meanwhile, his friend, HS Tiki-Talkie, nowhere to be found. Suddenly, he appeared in Dubai. Okay, bro. That's also just an insane story that we covered a couple of months ago, but him and Bivo, they had a falling out. And I found this back and forth between them that started off when Bivo went on to Cody Ko and Noel Miller's podcast and had this to say.
What's the wait. What's
he's another TikToker.
Yeah, what's the beef with him?
No, he's just not me. He's like the other. He's very money. He's very takes advantage of people, and listen, he does. I respect that you do what you do, innit? Like, you're a millionaire because of it, but I won't become a millionaire knowing that I'm taking advantage of other people. And
was there beef or something?
No, it was beef. I split up with my ex, and he put her on OnlyFriends, and we had a bit of back and forth. But
wait, did he just say he hooked up? He hooked up with his ex and put his ex on OnlyFans? Is that what I heard? Hey, I'll back it up. I gotta hear this again.
Was there beef or something?
No, it was beef. I split up with my ex, and he put her on OnlyFriends, and we had a bit of back and forth. But
he split up with his ex, and Dick McCheese over here put his ex onto OnlyFans. Yeah, Tysell, I mean, it's not just him. Wait, yeah, it's not just him. The girl has a responsibility there, too. It's not like he enslaved her and forced her to go on OnlyFans. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I was agreeing with you. I was agreeing with you, Tyson. That's like, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, and it's like he participated in it, but the girl holds just as much responsibility. No, yeah, from the sound of it, he basically pimped his ex-girlfriend on OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm guessing she probably wasn't. But, I mean, if these two had any kind of a friendship prior, it's like, you don't take your friend's ex and pimp her out on OnlyFans. Yeah. He said that he had split up with the girl, but if these two were At the time, did he? Okay.
And he
For something.
no, it was beef. I split up with my ex, and he put her on OnlyFriends.
Yeah, no, he just said I split up with my ex. That's it. He didn't say at the time. There was no at the time.
And we had a bit of back and forth, but I don't want to give her airtime, but he done me a favour, so yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, I think you misheard where he said I didn't want to give either him or her a hard time. I think that's probably what you misheard.
Thank you, HS.
Aren't you the person who made a GoFundMe claiming to be homeless to scam your fans out of money?
Recently become homeless.
You're just pissed because you ain't making money. You ain't living in Dubai. You ain't a millionaire. And talking about me taking advantage of people, everyone who's around you takes advantage of you, you mug. The OF girl you're with right now is only with you for subs. You're just an idiot, mate. Your fall off is going to be legendary. It's already happening now. I'll be here in 3 years. You'll be back on the job centre.
Yeah.
I've had to take you to somewhere very special because the views are dropping and everyone's saying I've fallen off. So, yeah, I've had to take you into the job centre. Here we go.
I mean, when it comes to internet feuds, that's pretty mild. I understand why HS Tiki
Yeah.
Talkie putting the dude's ex on OF would have
Yeah, Tyson, me neither. I don't have any issue with any individual, man or woman, who decides to do OF. I don't care. You know, it's about the same level of care that I have for. Oh, excuse me. It's the same level of I don't give a fuck like when it comes to porn stars. I don't care if you want to do it. God bless you. You're doing what presumably that you want to do. Presumably you're having a hell of a lot of fun doing it. So what? And you're making money. You know, presumably you're making some decent money out of it. Cool. I don't care. It doesn't make you any less of a person in my eyes. Yeah, I mean the stigma for there's a stigma for like the OF girls that I don't like. But they're best able to be brought up in the future. Yeah. I mean, I understand it. Yeah, and you know, Tyso, if you're not comfortable with it, totally cool too. That's kind of like saying I'm not comfortable that you like X, Y, or Z. It's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not saying you're not saying someone is a horrible person. You're just saying that this is not someone you're looking for in this is not a quality that you want in a potential romantic partner. It's fine. There's only intended to be a side like, yeah, Corey, I know. It very quick, well, just like everything, it quickly morphed into sex. It's a fact of life these days. Because guess what? It sells. It sells better than anything else.
upset Bivo. But then again, if he's dating an OF girl, that's not like the most shocking thing in the world. And that leads us to the next blow to his career, because there's a massive podcast by name of Whatever. The TLDR of the Whatever podcast is there's a couple of conservative hosts, and they normally bring on OF girls and Instagram models, and I guess question their decisions. And this normally leads into a bunch of gotcha moments.
I've seen a couple of clips of these that are the gotcha moments. It's these OF girls that they bring on there are so fucking stupid. They really take the pick of them there. Becky, you're not wrong. It hasn't gone quite that bad, but yeah, they like Twitch is starting to they're offering the blurry thing, and I think they're starting to do like categories for primarily girls to do the sexy kind of stuff. Yeah, it is starting to shift that way too. It is.
that leads to viral snippets. So why is this relevant to the story? Well, Bivo is or was dating an OF lady, and at the time, I guess they thought it was a good idea to go onto this podcast and just completely humiliate the guy.
You guys are in a relationship yourselves, like a romantic relationship
Yes, but
between each other?
Yeah, openly we sleep with other people as well, but romantically we're together, yes.
Okay, so you consider her your girlfriend, but you don't consider other girls your girlfriend. You just consider other girls that you sleep with.
Yes.
Sex talk.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So you are a cuck.
Define a cuck, please.
A cuck is a person who purposely allows their women to get by other men.
Uh,
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, you asshole. He's now, this fucker is completely ignoring the fact that it's not only her that's getting some. And you can't see her because I'm in the way. Her. Because this is his girlfriend. He's very conveniently ignoring the fact that he said he also sleeps with other women. Now, putting aside, putting aside whatever your feelings might be regarding open relationships. Put that aside completely. If you want to have an open relationship, I don't think it's going to work because I do think you're going to have a problem emotionally. Yeah, I don't agree with it either just because I know there's going to be problems emotionally in your relationship in the end. But whatever. Put that aside. If he is also sleeping with other women, just like she is sleeping with other men, that doesn't make him a cuck. This is just an asshat trying to say, look how big my balls are. I'm a manly man, you're a piece of shit. Fuck this guy. And I know he's doing this kind of shit to try and get reactions out of people like me. Fuck this guy. He doesn't even know what the goddamn definition is. He's a fucking idiot.
for money, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait. You wouldn't let her sleep with other men if they weren't paying her?
No, they're not paying her. Let's get that right. We make content. We get paid for content. So, yes, we involve other people because it makes more money. And again, that's why I allow it. Again, romantically, yes, when we're 30 years old with a child and we slow down with all the money we've got in the bank, we can live happily ever after. So,
Okay, so right out the gate, Bivo's like, hey, hello, I let other guys do my girl for money. Bro, what? But it's safe to say the others on the show were not,
Am I wrong? Did he not say at the very beginning that he also slept with other women also? Like, am I wrong about that? I thought I heard him say at the beginning when he was explaining the open relationship, he did say that. Okay, I'm making sure that these ears are still working properly. Yeah, so not only do they have an open relationship, they're doing corn for the OnlyFans, so they're either one or both of them are also sleeping with other people, and then they basically cuddle each other. I'm guessing that's the extent of it. Mr. Red Pill still doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about then. Mr. Red Pill is still a fucking moron. Colory shocked. He's, I guarantee he called, what's his name, a cuck just because he was trying to get a rise on him. Let's see, what do we got here? Hi. So, man whose wife is unfaithful. Okay. Informal, disparaging, often insensitive, a weaker Smith man, help use as insulting, contemptuous turn, politically aggressive, or moderate abuse. Yeah, but he's not going by dictionary definition. He's not going by dictionary definition. He's basically all Mr. Red Pill heard was my girlfriend sleeps with other men. And so Mr. Red Pill basically saying that he wasn't a man enough to keep his girlfriend happy, so she's got to go to other guys, ignoring the fact that he also goes to other girls. And so he, he decided to call him. I don't think even colloquially, where you're just kind of using it in terms of street slang, uh, it doesn't matter if they're married. It's basically as long as they are in a relationship, that's where it would apply. Again, we're not talking about dictionary definition here. Yeah, and yeah, you're exactly right. He took zero context after he heard the girlfriend sleeps with other men. He stopped listening. So, commoner, I don't like I'd put some of myself out on the internet. I do. Not that much. But whatever. He was going for shock value. Point blank, he was just going for shock value.
Matching his freak. And they kept grilling him on this so much so that he kept going back to, oh, we make so much money doing this, it doesn't matter. Money, that'll solve a lot of your problems in life, but it won't give you purpose. And without purpose, you're not really gonna be happy. And I doubt his purpose is to let other dudes do his girl for money. I'll leave it at that.
We're young. We're probably in a better position than you was when you was 23. Again, no throwing shade, but I just don't feel like being a slave to a religion is going to get you anywhere in life. It's good praying, it's good doing your thing, but I just want to live life, earn money, and
I mean, it's way better to.
Yeah, here you go. You know what kind this guy's conservative. What do you got down here? All the religious bullshit.
Let people fuck your old lady. All self-respecting men do that.
Yeah, but sex is just sex. Again, I think it's like you take
money's just money.
Yeah, but
money gets you places.
Money gets you places. Sex don't.
Where does money get you?
Money.
Does it get you to a place where other men fuck your old lady?
Yeah.
Is that where it gets you?
Yeah. It takes me on flights. It takes me to buy a house. To buy a house. It takes me to buy a car. It takes me to buy the jewelry I've got on. It takes me to buy the clothes I've got on.
Brother, you are lost, but he just keeps digging himself a hole. And this is very important context for what happens later on in this video.
Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you're a slave to money like me.
That's a slave?
Yeah.
Having a job?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. I'll have a job.
It's a false
wait. I just
right
want you to, just so that we're clear, look directly in that camera and tell 100 million men that they're slaves because they don't let other men their check for money and instead they have jobs. Go ahead.
Yes. If you want a good lifestyle and you don't let other people your missus, you're missing out, and you're a slave.
Every once in a while, I cover someone on the internet who's just so odd that I question how are they real. But this dude is definitely in the wrong room. If he wanted to be accepted on a podcast, he probably should have gone on to the No Jumper show, at least for that behavior. But overall, he just comes across as a douche here.
Yeah.
All I hear is money. That's money.
It's hard to tell how much of this is actually played up for the show, but he got a lot of backlash from his audience because of this podcast. Because hey, he's been seen in a completely different light here. He came up being that awkward guy who didn't know how to chew food and almost passed away every time he did a food review. Now the guy's suddenly like, I do anything for money. I'm richer and more successful than you. What was the point of going on this podcast?
Yeah, I mean, God only knows why he went on the podcast. He had to have known what they were in the first place, and he had to have known that the host especially was just gonna dog him the entire time. You know, you don't go onto a podcast when you do research first. And he had to have known that this host was just gonna lambaste him and call him an asshole and call him a shitty human being the whole time. And he did it because, like we watched yesterday, it's all about the hate watching. He's not the most decent interviewer. I've seen like clips from the show where this guy is frequently talking, so he had to have known that there was a good chance that he was going to be there. But you know, he did this for exposure, point blank. He did this for his and his girl's exposure, because any exposure is good exposure. Literally, in their case.
But apparently he got so much backlash, he was forced to make a response video.
What's happening, TikTok? Bivo here.
What is this outfit? If he's gonna apologize for coming across as being money obsessed, but he's wearing that, I'll just say, I don't know. Let's see the clip.
Yeah,
Tysell does not surprise me.
Here and basically clear up this whole whatever podcast. I didn't expect to get this much stick. I was basically told.
He's a couch. He has evolved into couch. So he rejected modernity and returned to upholstery. I can maybe.
Told what to say, basically for their financial gain, which has made me look a complete mug on the internet now.
Okay, interesting allegation. I guess that's believable, but if that's true, why did he go along with it?
Yeah, so I'm just going to do a deep dive. So we get to whatever podcast. I weren't supposed to be on there. The girls sit down. I finally come in. Brian comes up to me and says, "Hey, look, we need to spice some things up. Basically say that you two are in an open relationship, and basically she sees other guys and you see other girls." And me being me, thinking, "Oh yeah, cool, it's clips. Like, yeah, why not? Let's run with it."
Wait, I was only half paying attention. Did he say this was fake?
And comes up to me and says, "Hey, look, we need to spice some things up. Basically say that you two are in an open relationship, and basically she sees other guys and you see other girls." And me being me, thinking, "Oh yeah, cool, it's clips. Like, yeah, why not? Let's run with it." So yeah, I've done that. I'm trying to keep this short because I can spend 10 minutes talking about this. So we've run with that. Sat down. I've basically written Sophia's leg open because they come around last age. Yeah, your status of relationship, what you do, blah blah blah. So I've written open. She's one with open. Very much, she don't know this whole plan of this.
So he's
whole
backpedaling
open
and eating
relationship.
shit as
She
fast
sleeps
as he
with other
can.
men. I sleep with other girls. But which I do want to clarify. Me and Sophia are in a closed, healthy, happy relationship. No one else is involved. I just want to get that clear because again, I've got a lot of stick.
We need to experience the pain to better ourselves.
So he's apologizing because he received backlash, but he didn't see the backlash coming. And this probably means that he wouldn't have apologized if he didn't receive backlash for this, or if he didn't actually have consequences for his actions.
And with DMs, and she's getting hate, which I didn't want. I was just trying to do it to promote.
That's a good lesson for you to learn how not to fuck up your own life.
So yeah, we've done that. We've rolled with that, and I'm not gonna lie, it just got out of hand. I feel violated. I'm not gonna lie because it feels like for me, I look like a devalued man. Again, my grandparents come from a Christian household. My dad's moaned at me for this whole podcast. I've family members. I've seen this podcast, and yeah, again, I've watched it back, and it doesn't look good.
But you weren't worried about saying all of this when you know it's going to be watched by hundreds of thousands of people. When you talk about being in an open relationship for money and then the internet calls you a devalued man, it's not like you couldn't see that one coming from a mile away.
Which is annoying.
Yeah, surprise Pikachu face is right.
What can you do? I got told what to say, and me, being the nice Bivo I am, I've just run with it and made myself look like a complete mug. Again, I don't advise going on a whatever podcast because they do set you up. We've promised to get our Instagrams promoted.
I mean, yeah, it's like open relationships. They. My opinion is they don't work long term because you are going to lose that emotional connection you have with the person you are romantically involved with because you're always worried that the other party is thinking about who am I going to fuck next, and there's going to be feelings of inadequacy that are not going to get fixed because your relationship is open, and so it's part of intimacy is the emotional connection you get, and if you have an open relationship, you're not going to have that intimacy to establish that emotional connection. It's emotionally speaking, an open relationship does not make for a long-lasting relationship. If you go into an open relationship, the reality is your relationship is over. If you have a partner that says, "Hey, I want to get, we should try being in an open relationship. It is at that point that you need to sit down and have a very serious discussion if the relationship even still exists anymore. I don't disparage anybody that has one, but the fact is an open relationship is a not so subtle precursor to the relationship ending. I just want some space. Yeah, that's another one, but this is much more on the nose. It's if someone says I want to be in an open relationship, it's their way of saying this is not working. There's a very important piece of this relationship that you are not able to provide me. And at that point, the relationship is pretty much, well, Baby Jeebus, putting aside the fact that they've already done it. Put that aside for a second. It's kind of their way of saying the relationship is over. They're in a way they're likely trying to tell you, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore because I'm not getting what I want out of it. And maybe they're trying to be nice about it, or maybe they're trying to use you. I don't know. It could go either way, honestly. But if someone says, I want to be in an open relationship, there's no spinning it. It's time to say goodbye. In all honesty. It's gonna hurt like hell. I'm not gonna say it's not. But that's a sign, unfortunately, it's over. And you're gonna have to move on with it. That's all I can say. I could probably just keep going around in circles saying the same thing, but that's it. That's all I can say about it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I know. But that's reality, unfortunately.
And we're supposed to get paid $150, which we didn't, which I don't care about the money, but it's the fact that we went on there for promotion. We give you content for promotion.
Oh my god, he sold his ass for $150 and he didn't even get paid for it. If that's true, you, my friend, are an idiot.
Which we did. We ran with their content. I feel like we've been used for financial gain because the amount of TTSs they got.
Yes, Lily.
And the fact
but
that
he was
I was
supposed
still
to get
watching,
paid.
even though I walked out and said it was a whole troll.
No. He said he was supposed to get paid for $150, and he didn't even get that. They didn't get many money, it sounded like.
So basically, people could donate more. I feel like we've just been used for money.
Does he not understand how podcasts work? You go onto the podcast, you have a good time, you be yourself. This allows new people to discover you. In return, they make money from the podcast. They get to distribute it basically however they want to. So, I mean, it's up to you to not be a degenerate on someone else's podcast. Also, read the room. Why would you go along with degrading yourself and acting like a moron is beyond me, but that could also just be cope or some sort of excuse for his behavior, because I'm not really convinced he's telling the truth here.
I understand that our podcast is there to make money, but to manipulate someone and try and devalue yourself as a man for their financial gain, I just think is disgusting.
You did that to yourself.
Exactly. Atozy beat me in the punch. He did that himself. He has got no one but himself to blame. Point blank.
If they actually came up and said this to you, guess what you can say? No, I'm good. No, thank you. All three of those work. Why you put yourself in this predicament, again, is beyond me. It's not like you were all...
Tysell, he's obviously lying about a lot of things right now. He's backpedaling and eating shit as fast as he can, so he's very likely not telling the truth about a lot of fucking things right now.
Hostage of the whatever podcast. You could also say whatever you wanted to on the podcast, so I'm kind of surprised you didn't bring up, hey, by the way, the show host told me to say this, because he did get pretty frustrated. That should have came out if it was true. I don't know though. His story just seems odd.
Sophia's been receiving a lot of horrible messages. After we've been receiving a lot of horrible messages, and realistically, it's not what I want. I am a humble guy.
Dude,
You're wearing that and you're gonna say you're a humble guy? Get the fuck out of here, man. Nah. Nah.
your outfit says otherwise. You're literally wearing a
Ha! I beat Atozy on this one. I beat him to the punch on this one.
diamond chain with your name on it. I don't know if that diamond chain will pass a diamond tester though, but still, there's nothing humble about that look.
Yeah, we just want to live life and make content for you guys. I want to show the clip now anyway where I go. It was a troll because all these clips on TikTok haven't got this in, so I play it now. Listen, me and Sophia are in a solid, normal relationship. We're not in an open relationship.
By other men?
No, where she doesn't, funny enough. I've pranked you all. Subscribe to Sister Bella. She pays my holidays. She pays for everything. Big up the sugar mamas. Big up Sister Bella on OF, yeah? I'm going to live my life. Okay. You crack on with God. Have a good one. Cheers.
Again, so if he was really mad here, why is he saying it was a troll and not, I went along with whatever you guys told me to say? His story just...
Exactly. It makes no sense. If he's saying, they told me to say it, why is he gonna go back on there and say, I tricked you? Something ain't working. Something's not working here. Nope. Not in, fuck me.
Isn't adding up.
So yeah, you see that. I did say it was a troll. I was going to out him there and then, saying I was told to say this, but I was just so pissed off at the time. I was just like, let's just go. We was there 5 hours. The whole podcast was 7. I just didn't want to be there. Sophia had the towards the end. Sophia sat on the other like the sofa that was behind the whole setup.
He's a fucking idiot.
And I don't blame her because it was disgusting.
7 hours. Why didn't you guys leave? I had no idea these podcasts ran this long. No way. I am so surprised they stuck it out for that long.
I should have thought a bit more before doing it, which I do take accountability for. But again, me and her in a happy,
this
healthy
guy's
relationship.
making a really long. This guy's fucking explanation video was longer than mine was, and I was just trying to say, hey guys, this is why I kind of got preemptively defensive, and mine was only 10 minutes. How long is his fucking thing?
And yeah, I blame whatever. They've blocked me, so I'm going to show you now. So that just sums it up. They've blocked me. They don't want nothing to do with me. They've made money out of us. They've told me to basically be this cuck. Bearing in mind, I didn't even know what a cuck was.
Yeah.
So yeah, wanted to clear that up. Again, me and Sophia are happy, healthy, in a close relationship. Yeah, there's not really much more to say. I do apologise for anyone I've offended. I don't despise anyone that believes in God or anything like that. I am an atheist myself, but I just believe everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So I do apologise for anything I have said. But it got heated. And again, when you're...
Yeah, he said that, Tysel, at the very beginning of this thing that he's doing, the very first thing he said was him and his girlfriend are in a close relationship. That was the first thing that he said. So yeah.
Debating with someone that's very strong, like you want to get your point across and give it back to him. And I did feel like I was pissed off, and at the time I knew it was going bad. So
Tysel,
that's why I said it was a troll.
I don't know
so
anything
overall,
about
that response just kind of made things worse for him. And the top comment of that video is the whatever podcast calling him a liar. So I guess that whole situation's a little bit of a he said, she said situation. Also, he made a follow-up video about his outfit.
What's happening, TikTok? Listen, Bivo here. Another day, another outfit. Let's see what Bivo's got today. Because we didn't really pack a lot in the suitcase. This is all we have. Everyone's bullying me just for bringing Burberry. I literally have one outfit because Sophia's luggage was too heavy, so I literally got to bring one outfit. So yeah, I don't know why everyone's bullying me in the comments for saying, oh, he's only got one outfit, he's only wearing Burberry. But this Burberry outfit, yeah, costs about a G. And a lot of you boys are wearing less than a G on your outfit. So
you're wasting your money, jackass.
Big up Bivo, big up LA. I'm going to put the fit on now and we're going to look at it again. Jeez. Here we are, final product. You know the rules. Big up the burbs.
Dude, your whole fit is the pattern. You just look like a meme. if you're wearing all that together. How do you spend over $1,000 on your outfit to look this
Commoner, it's always about the money. It's always about the money with these people.
terrible? And just that fact alone makes the next thing in the story seem even wilder, because he just randomly announced just a couple weeks later that he
You're
is
not
officially
wrong,
broke.
Tysel.
What's up, you guys? It's some Bivo here. I just wanted to do another updated video on the current overdraft. Yeah, big up to everyone that's basically gifted a penny, a pound, a fiver, 10p, 20p, all.
Okay. I'm running myself really fucking late here because I do want to get that other video out, so I may end up running late. Oh fucking well. This. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I've said it a lot of times. I'm probably repeating myself. I've gotta say this. This. Right here. This shit he's doing right here is exactly why so often I say to you guys, I don't want you coming here expecting to be I don't want you guys coming here with the expectation that I want you to spend bits on me, that I expect you to spend subs on me. And if I ever do put up a dono button, that I would expect you to spend donations. Tysa, I've said it before and I will say it every fucking time. I greatly appreciate what you guys do. Whenever you guys use biddies, whenever you guys do subs, I greatly appreciate it. But I do not ever want anybody coming to my stream thinking that you should expect to spend biddies or subs or anything coming to my stream. It's why I made TTS available as channel points, and relatively low channel points. Because I know some people, they want to use biddies because that way they get the TTS to say something to me. That's why I made TTS available. I'm always appreciative, but I do not ever want anyone ever coming to my stream thinking that I am looking to them to come to my stream for the express purpose of money. I don't ever want that to happen. I have a fucking job. It's not great paying, but it's decent paying. So I am never gonna ask anybody to come here and spend money on me. I'm not going to beg for money from my chat stream. That's disgusting in my opinion. Damn it, Tysel, I'm trying to make a point. But thank you, Tysel. As always, thank you. But this is exactly why I keep those standards. And God, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name here. Kairowama? I'm sorry if I butchered your name there. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Kairo. I mean, and I've seen more than him do this. But these people are exactly what inspire me to stream and not just to stream for fun. Because streaming should be fun. It should be fun for me. It should be fun for the chat. And this is exactly what inspires me to do so. Because I never want to be someone like this.
Ember, we know how you feel about our donations. You're a good soul and, at least for me, will support you without breaking my bank.
Thank you, Snowman. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I've said this before, I know I probably sound like a broken record. I just feel like in the face of this, in the face of it, I feel the need to say something about it. So, thank you guys, I appreciate it.
All the pennies count. You know the rules. Yeah, it's tough times. I'm gonna go down the pawnbrokers today to basically pawn in the chain and the watch. I might even sell my Burberry on
Good,
Vinted. So if
Tysel.
you want me to make a Vinted, let me know down below. But yeah,
Fun first.
It's been tough.
Always.
Me and Sophia have been arguing. Yeah, the fall off is real, guys. You wanted it. It's happened. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. Bivo's broke. Bivo's here. Bivo's there. Bivo's broke everywhere. But yeah, make sure to support me. Get over to the Twitch. If you want to donate me a penny, I don't mind as well.
Yeah,
but,
you're right,
yeah,
Potato.
Twitch.tv
You're absolutely right.
3 O's. Try and make some money on there. But yeah, I've got to do something.
Becky, I'm not gonna go on another one, but I just went on a rant because this guy's showing his bank account begging for money, and I went on another rant about how why this is the exact reason why I don't ask anyone for money, and why I explicitly talk about don't come to my stream for the purpose of giving me money. I won't get into it then, but I went on another one of those rants. You've probably heard me do it before. Hey, Tysel? God fucking bless you. God fucking bless you. Shit, that's gonna make me cry more than anything you guys have done today. Tysel, you're great. You're a great parent. You are a great parent. Uh, yeah, Corgerus, I know. Okay, I need to stop. I'm gonna start crying in a second. I need to stop. Okay. Let's get through this.
Guys, I need to make bread. I don't want to go back to work. Please save me.
And this is just a couple weeks after him bragging to a podcast host that he is extremely well off and richer than him. Either he was just lying there or life really comes at you fast. But he mentioned he was arguing with his girl, and in his next video he posted this. Oh boy, that's not good. So wait, was she the sugar mama and he was like the attention funnel and funneled people over to her OF? Is that how this whole operation worked?
Yes.
Okay, so in the span of like 2 weeks, this guy allegedly went from rich to a negative net worth. So he made this quick video, I guess, explaining his situation. But I guess he's here to clear up our confusion.
Yeah, just wanted to come on here and just say the current situation I'm in. Yeah, it's not looking great. I've posted out that I pretty much am skint. I'm not gonna lie. It's all come from the Whatever podcast. Lying, trying to make a character, trying to be like these other influencers, and it's all backfired. It has all backfired. I've beefed the wrong people.
Okay, wait. So out of all the influencers you could pick to be like, you chose to LARP as Adam22. Dude.
My relationship is rocky now because I'm not earning money, putting pressure on her. Yeah, and I'm just getting a lot of hate. And I just don't think I can hack this anymore.
Your relationship is rocky because you aren't earning money. It's been 2 weeks. If your relationship can't handle 2 weeks of you not making money, that's not much of a relationship. It sounds like...
What it sounds like bullshit. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like 100% bullshit. I'm not buying this. I'm not. That's what he is. That's what he's implying. And I'm not buying it. He's doing, this is a sympathy bit. Hi, Kaizu. Hello. Yeah, this is a sympathy bit. It was, he's trying to make, first, he's trying to make himself look really pathetic for the sympathy money. And, well, that's what he was saying. Saying he was in an open relationship got him into some serious shit. So, oh yeah, Kaiser, we're well into the react time.
Her OF lead generator became a little bit less popular and she might need to look for new options. How did we even get here? The dude blows up on the internet off of not being able to choose food. He starts hanging around OF girls. He starts dating one or multiple. I don't know which OF girl this is for him. And then suddenly he's just LARPing as an OF pimp, and I'm assuming acting like her money is also his. And she's probably left him now, hence why he's now broke.
And I think I'm going to give it a day or two and see where my head's at, whether I go back to work or carry on doing this. Because don't get me wrong, I can earn steady eventually from this, but at the minute it's dreadful. I had a nightclub, no one turned up. Sophia's been out all day today.
Honestly, Echo, like if I could do this, what I'm doing now, from 9 to 5, like as a 9 to 5, I'd be happy. I would. I'd be happy. Honestly. But I have no words for this guy.
Sitting in the house, can't do anything, I've got no money. Yeah, I just feel like TikTok has ruined my life a bit. I do apologise to anyone that I have said anything about, because yeah, it is humbling. It is very humbling, and my time has come. And yeah, I was training for 6 months. It was a great 6 months, but yeah, it's all come crashing down, and I can't even afford an haircut now. So just want to say big up to everyone. I didn't actually intend on people sending money when I had my bank up in it.
Eki, I'm gonna say it's not what you're saying about women only care about using you for money. You're not 100% wrong, but you're not 100% right either. Yes, there's women out there that are just looking for money. There are. Probably way more than we like, but it isn't all of them. Yeah, like Tysel was saying, we see that the women that only want you for money, we see them. They're broadcast much more loudly than those that don't. Remember what I've always said. The extremes have the much louder voice than the quiet majority in the middle. Just remember that.
I think I've had like 30, 40 quid come through for like 10, 20p's, 50p. I've had the odd couple of quids here and there. I don't expect it, but I do appreciate it. Or I didn't actually ask for it.
Oh man. Dude, just make the content people originally liked. Stop LARPing. And don't buy $1,000 Burberry fits if you can't afford your rent. But somehow, it just gets so much worse.
I had this on TikTok, Bivo here. I just want to say thank you for everyone for the gifts, the donations. I've had some money to basically try and find Sophia. Sophia's gone on a mad one. I don't know where she's gone. She didn't come home. I don't know if she's embarrassed with me or
don't
want to be associated with me anymore. I know my girl mates didn't like me. If anyone has seen her, let me know. I'll come to Durham to see if she was at home, but she's not.
If he's being truthful about this, boy, she just said, fuck you, I'm out. Yeah, Snowman, it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds. Unfortunately. Maybe he didn't dox her. He said, he basically said without actually flat out saying it, she left him. She basically just dropped his ass and took off, and he doesn't know where she is now. That's basically what he's saying. So she dropped his ass like he's hot.
Her mum and dad are very worried as well. Yeah,
yeah, mom and dad are worried, sure.
It's a stressful time. I'm not even making money on TikTok. My RPM's like 10p. It's a joke. But yeah, I might go live later to raise some money. I'm literally going home to Manny now. Hopefully she's there. She's not answering the phone. If anyone's been in contact or
again,
seen her, she's even blocked me on TikTok. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know she's posting because I haven't got other accounts. But Yeah.
Dude, let her go. She's blocked you on everything, and you take a train for hours out to Durham to go to her parents'
in a
house?
roundabout
What are
way,
you
Tesla,
doing?
yes.
Side note, I
he
used
is
to live in
stalking her.
Durham in the UK, so I've been on that exact platform that he's on many times. Shout out to Durham Cathedral and Nudo Sushi. Probably the worst sushi I've ever had in my life, but it was really cheap. And that's really only upside to that place. But this guy has no business doing all of this. Bivo, you're scaring the host. Stop chasing. It's over. And if she wants you back, you should reject that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit,
clearly
Kaizo,
it's
yeah.
a toxic relationship, as you guys can't even talk. And just to show how turbulent this thing is, last week he posted this video. Because his entire fan base has basically been telling him since he started dating her that as soon as he went broke, she would leave. And yes, it's all downhill from here.
Man, why does my life be such a mess? Yeah, I think she's got our beef, I don't know.
So she left him and went to Ibiza a day after he announced he went broke. And this is what he decided to do after he found all this out.
Right now, this is teenage girl TikTok bullshit he's doing right now. He has regressed to a teenage girl. Okay, Echo. Thanks for stopping by, even if it was for a short time. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day at work. Yeah, yes, the last person that you watched said the same thing. Yeah, he has regressed to teenage girl TikToker. That's this. This is the format. This is the formula. And if the last if the last person you watched said the same thing, well then.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Okay, I guess it's more Marbella now. Kind of the same thing though. If your girl has you blocked on everything, and then she goes to Marbella without telling you, yeah, it's over. But that's not stopping him from doing this.
No, this ain't real. This is not real. He's not actually making a plea for this girl to come home. Again, it's cringe as fuck. He's doing this for clicks. He's doing it to get donations. He's trying. He's trying to pull in money because he's irrelevant. He knows he's irrelevant. He knows that by this point nobody gives a fuck about him on TikTok, and so he's basically taking the lolcow route. That's what he's doing. He's going the lolcow route, which is the bottom of the barrel, to try and make money so he doesn't have to get a real job. He's like freaking Boogie without the Boogie's personality history. Granted, Boogie is absolute dog shit now and has been for a while. He's going the Boogie. That's what this is.
So his girl broke up with him and he's still claiming he's broke and that TikTok ruined his life. F and chat for Bivo. If he goes back to his original content and stops e-begging without giving his audience any value, there might be some hope. But at least he's not risking other people's lives like this guy is
Extra diet
for TikTok content, because he's just on a crash course that's heading straight for jail. But you can check out that video here and I'll see you guys
we
in the
watched
next
this one.
Peace.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's like, he is anorexic Boogie, is what he is.